Good evening, this is Josh Placer from GameWisdom.com, and I am back with some more big pharma play. It's been a while since I last played and failed when I tried to combine all kinds of drugs to create like the perfect cure. So we're going to try things again and see what happens. Game's been updated a little bit since I last played. We're at version 0.41.05. So let's see what happens. Alright. We're going up to intermediate once again. Let's see. Alright. Okay, once again, I want to pause. Oh, that's good. They have the little shortcut now for pausing. Our goal, we gotta hit 2.5 million. And we only have 6 years to do it to get the highest ranking. So first thing we want to do is see what we have available here. Okay. It looks like relaxants are going to be really good to start out with. Ease migraine. More people are going to do the migraine, but this will give us more money. How are we doing with the ingredients? Ooh. Okay, so the only way we're going to be able to cure this... Okay, so it's at 1. To raise it up, run it through the dissolver, take it to rank 2. This will have to go all the way up to 14 in order for us to then use the ionizer to get rid of this. While this one, I can turn this on and it won't be affected. 7 to 10. Okay. So I can evolve this pretty quickly. Let's ease migraine. Okay, so it looks like we will be doing the painkiller, because that will be easier for us to do and won't cost us as much in terms of side effects. So where are we starting off? Import. Get a scientist going just to get some items. Let's go for the ionizer, since we may come back to that in a little bit. Okay, so here we are. We need to lower this by 3. And then we'll run through the evaporator again. Okay. Should start things up. Takes us to 10, so it's now in the range. While I run it through the evaporator, we'll evolve that. So let's see what we... Oh, they changed that, so you can't directly connect things anymore. That sucks. Okay, so let's see. When this transforms, what will happen? Okay, so we go down to here, but the good news is we can still activate the migraine. Pause for a second. And we won't have to worry about the narrow pupil, which we can't remove, but we could try to combine things. But for those of you who looked at the last video, when I went my mad scientist route, things didn't go so hot. Okay, so it looks like we're going to go straight to ease migraine, since we can do that very easily. Now let me see, this is at 5 to 9. This has to be between 4, I'm sorry, 2 to 8 to activate. But I won't know what that does until we actually... I'm sorry, I don't know what that will evolve to until we actually produce that. And this is just going to be a big pain. Unless we mix this onto something like this from the get-go, do the ionizer, and then just work on them both that way. But that's a little too costly for right now, and it doesn't make sense to risk it at this moment. Okay, so we need to get some product out just to get some money rolling in. So we need to lower this by 2 more. Let's see. What's the best way to have this? Huh, that'll work. Oh, we'll unpause things. Okay, and 1 more. Let's see, how are we going to do this? I guess this one will do. And there we go. Now, we just gotta get the pills printed. Alright, and our first pill is on its way. No side effects, so we don't have to worry about that, but hopefully that'll be at the right cure level. I'm sorry, the right strength, so that it will cure migraines and raise the value, so we'll get more money from it. Okay. Now, in order to upgrade this to anti-seizure, we're going to need to do a lot more. Yep, that's fine. She can do that pill if she wants. As you can see, we need to get the agglomerator built, and we need a catalyst ingredient to upgrade this to anti-seizure. Now, if we do that, the pill goes from $212 to $549. So, that may be worth it. But it's going to take a lot to get to that point. How are we doing with research? 52% done. Now that we got money coming in, we could think about going this route. Let's see, sexual health. How is sexual health doing? $110 for removing warts. So that's not a bad start. Maybe we will branch out into that. Now to get the catalyst, we'll need to research the dragon beetle or the moon fern. Okay, so it's going to cost us $50, but let's get him going on that. This will give us a second product, hopefully, and maybe it will give us something we can combine. Alright, so with that, we're going to fast forward while we let our good old money come on in. Now at this point, I could literally just sit here and let this game run for like the next hour, and we'll probably win the goal, just because we just have to get the money. But where's the fun in that, folks? We gotta get fancy. Now while we're waiting for him to research, I can see how our pill is doing. So it's C+, 47... Good, so that strength seems to be of high grade. As you can see, we're almost 1 for 1. That's going to raise that value up dramatically, and it's going to give us a higher... it's going to raise the cure rating up, which will in turn raise the drug value. Alright, the ionizer is done. I'm going to let our scientists now just get us some discounts, because we have a lot of dissolvers going. We can save some money there. And I can't really do anything until our next pill is done. So we watch this. Once we get to a certain number of migraines averted, it should rise up to become a B-. How are we doing with the ingredient? 66% done. In fact, I could actually buy another wing and produce more of this pill, just so we get extra migraine medicine, because it seems to be working really well. Let's see. They're still on tier 1 pills, so you know what? We're going to do it again. Okay. Alright, so what do we have to do with this again? Pause. Okay, so we have to get this down to 10. So one ionizer would pretty much do it for us, and then we run through the evaporator. But it's basically, as you can see, it's only cost 35 versus 30 basically, but we can get discounts on that. Okay, so how are we going to do this? This maybe? It's going to go through here. Okay, let's do it. So 1, 2. Just a regular. Okay. 3. Now we run through the evaporator. Found new ingredient. Whoa! That is really bad. So it's at 9. We have to get it down to 3 to 4. Wow, that's a very bad drug. I mean, bad ingredient. Basically, okay, it's 11 to 16. We can't remove this. It's going to cost a whole lot to really get this ingredient to where we need it to be. Now, one thing to keep in mind for those of you watching this is that the ingredients and their cures and side effects are all randomly generated when you start a new game. So if I restart this whole scenario, we'll get completely different ingredients, completely different pricings, and stuff like that. Okay, so I really don't want to use this. It's just going to be more trouble than it's worth. So I'm going to let our explorer just work on his own. We're going to upgrade this to get a discount, and then maybe we will go after one of these, because we need something better. Okay, so back to our drug. You know, lower this by 2. Okay, and that'll work. Okay, 1. Okay, that'll do. 2. Then we will come around here and do our pill printing. Oop. Good. Alright. So we're going to have double the migraine medicine coming out. Or I'm sorry, yeah, double, because we're going to go from 2 to 4. So that will be more money for us. Once those pills are done, there we go. Nice. Over $100 of profit. Now, let's see, research is done, so I'm going to run this through That will save us $1 for every dissolver we have, and we have a whole lot of them set up. And once the Explorer is done getting us our 1 point, we'll run it through there. Oh, what happened? Oh, that's fine. Now I do want to experiment with this. I want to see what this will evolve to. And see if we can somehow combine these two. Because the value will increase based on the number of cures we have. Okay, so that money is coming in nicely. What should we... this was like a good place just to... actually, this is 3. So 1, 2... We do go this route mixing. It'll probably be good to do it in here. We'll buy that. Research. Okay, we have another point. So I'm going to put that into the pill production, give us $3 more per pill. I do want to upgrade the agglomerator Whew. At some point. Okay, so $3 more per pill is going to help us. This should be good. That's done, so I'm going to put this in here. Alright, so that will save us another $4 for our ingredient. Again, all this is doing is improving our bottom line. And let's see. Oh, it's done again. Let's see. What are we going to do? I'm going to start him on the agglomerator, and then I'm going to upgrade the ionizer, so I think we're going to need that. Okay, so what I want to do now is going to do a little test. This has to get to 14 to 19, but I want to see what this evolves to. Okay, I'm going to pause it or slow it down again just so that we can work on this. Okay, so we need 3 plus a dissolver. Okay. 1. Okay. That's 2, 3. 4. Now we run through the dissolver and see what we get. Yep. Alright, and the winner is... Alright, time to pause again so I can check this out. Okay, so the good news is I can run this through and basically kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I can remove sleepiness while I'm raising this up to cure insomnia. Now insomnia is 12 to 6. Our migraine is 5 to 9, so that won't do. But let's see. If we go to cures, how does insomnia look? 263. Well, those are different catalysts. Alright. So we can actually run this, I think. Okay, so this is at 3. I need to get this up to 12. 1, 2, 3. I'll need at least 9. Well, I'm sorry, I'll have to get this at least 15. Alright, the only way I'm going to be able to really use this anti-anxiety stuff is I'm going to need the agglomerator to give us some room, because I'm going to need to do some massive altering of this pill. And I may want to run this through the analyzer just to see what the strength is. Okay, so how's our scientist doing? That's 32% done. Okay, I'm gonna let this run for one more point to get this up to give us a 20% discount. Then I'm going to buy another Explorer and see what the spiny fig gives us. Now, as for you, it doesn't make sense to be doing this right now because I'm going to need the agglomerator before we can really get to that. So, for you, we're going to stop and get back to our draw. Okay, looks like they're trying to get in on us with the migraine pill. Our pill is doing really well. It's a B now, so we have a 10% increase. Hopefully her pill won't do as well as ours. Okay, we'll wait for this to finish and then we'll hire a second explorer. Okay, hire 2. We'll send them over here. And we will upgrade this again to keep our costs down. Hopefully. Now the research, this is almost done. Let's see. Oh, they're asking for painkillers and antibiotics. Once the agglomerator is done, we can then explore that. And we may start going into the multi-mixer, the analyzer, doing some of that up there. Still doing really well money-wise. Okay. So let's see. The explorers are really going to be your killers in terms of money. Because they cost $50 a day. So you have to make sure you have a stable foundation before you go ingredient hunting. Okay, good. Agglomerator is done. I'm going to let him research just so we can get a discount on it. Oop. Now what? Oh, looks like everyone is going the migraine route now. Okay, but we can begin this. So we need to get this up to 4 dissolver, and then we have to start running through agglomerators. Okay. Same deal, so 1. 2, 3. Let's see. We want to go up here. 4. Okay. How do we want to do this? I guess it's up to. Okay. That will evolve it. And now we need to, I'm going to pause again, because we're going to need some agglomerators to do this. So 3 would give us 9, that will take us to 12. But we need this to be, until I know what this strength is, I need to keep this at least above 13. So the sleepiness won't take effect. Okay, so we're going to need several agglomerators. Let's see, how are we going to fit this? No, no. Well, I guess this will have to do. Okay, so that will be 6. Sorry, 9. And then 1 more. 12, and then one more will take us to 15, which will be right on there. Okay, so now we're at 12. Can I fit another one? No, can't do that. This is going to be very tight. Okay. That takes care of that. We still have to fit the pill printers in. This could work. Okay, so you come up here. Alright. Got it all in. Alright, found new ingredient. Okay, what do you do? Sue's rash. It has the catalyst on. Oh, I'm sorry, it has this one here. Okay. So let's get the pill going. Okay, so there's our insomnia pill. Alright, now that that's on, I want to pause again because I want to see what this is doing. Okay, so this will be rash. Where are you? Okay, so that's down here. We run it through to acne, it will go up to $312. Oh wait, I need the, in order for that to happen, I need the green item. I'm sorry, I need the 2-circle catalyst, which I don't have. I would need to explore one more place to get that. Right now I have the blue triangle one, so that's this. But in order to make use of that, I need the cryogenic condenser in order to perform the mix. Okay. So it looks like I really need to find at least the green for this, and then I can make use of that for acne and for anti-seizure. But I also need to upgrade the cryogenic condenser as well. Okay, so first I want to lower that cost. And to get the cryogenic condenser, that's all the way up there. So it's time we start sending our scientists to work. And just for hell, I'm going to hire one more, just so we can get some more research points going and get some discounts. Okay, now what are these guys doing? Okay, this is going to be a pain in the ass to use, actually. This, 1, 2, can't remove that. We're not having good luck with these ingredients, unfortunately. So I think we're going to do another hire, get them to at least get that third one, and then see where that takes us. So let our pills do their thing. We're still in the green, so that's good. Company-wise, this is a B. And this seems to be doing reasonably alright. It's not perfect. If it was, we would be getting maybe 1-to-1 of pill administer, pill cure. But we're at a C+, so that's going to eventually get higher and higher. The reason why the profits are so low is that this is costing us a lot more to produce. We need to get more discounts on the agglomerators, or raise the pill printer up to get a better discount. Okay, I should also think about upgrading as well. We've made just under 250,000 so far, so we got a long way to go. Okay, how are we doing? They're going that way. I can do another upgrade, so we'll save another $3 per agglomerator. That will help the bottom line. Let's see. Yep, now we're up to $75 a pill we're making. Once this goes to a B, up 81. Once this goes up to a B, it will raise up by another 5%. Hopefully this will actually hit a B+, because that will raise the value up even more. Okay, ingredients, 45%. Once we're done with this, wow, because we're using so many, because everyone is using this one, it's raising its costs up. Okay, alternate delivery is done. So we need the cryogenic condenser. So this will reduce the strength of the side effects. So for something that has a high value, we can lower this to possibly get rid of those costs. You know what? I want to see that in action. So I'm going to let this go through. I just want to see what that does. So I haven't used that pill yet. I'm sorry, the creamer yet. Meanwhile, he's still giving us research points. Let's see. I do want to upgrade the pill printer again. Get us $3 more. Meanwhile, let's see. Can go into here. Or we can upgrade right here. Every time we upgrade, it's going to, I'm sorry, expand the faculty, it's going to increase the costs. We really need to start looking into getting some tier 3 cures, because that's where the real money is. Okay, we got the catalyst. We just need to get the cryogenic condenser, then we can get anti-anxiety pills going. Meanwhile, let's see. We can remove this after we do the combination. People aren't going to be doing painkillers anymore, but that's alright. Man, this cost keeps going up because so many people want it. Okay, the creamer is done. Okay, we got... Oh, let's... Okay. Oop, lots of stuff's happening here. Okay, pause again, just so we can catch our breath. Okay. This new one will soothe cough and ease asthma. So a lot of people are suffering from that. And a lot of people are suffering from asthma. So we can actually go up this route. Okay, so that requires 8 to 11 concentrate. So 1. We lower the number 6 to 7. This may help us out here. Now let's see. there's the callus we need right there. Okay. So we do that, 15 to 18. Do we have anything in the 15 to 18 range? No. No. Wait. No. I'm trying to think if there's anything we can actually enhance. This could work, maybe. If this one... Now, if we do this, we'll have to shake this whole thing up. It's going to cost a lot of time and money to do that. But maybe we can just go up this route. Let's see. Painkiller will be the one that gets upgraded. So that's this. If we're going to go up this route, we're going to need to definitely expand. We're going to make the room, and I need the multi-mixer. Speaking of, even though we have to go up this way to get the cryogenic condenser, we still need the mixer in order to actually combine these things. So I'm going to do another increase, give us $3 more. As for our explorers, let's see, I need to get up to 8. I may experiment with this to see what the asthma looks like. Well, I also want to get a discount on this because this is getting really expensive. Okay, so let's unpause. No room there. We'll do 2 pills right here. Combine there. So this may be a good spot to upgrade to. And we're going to experiment again. I want to see what this will transform into. So we need to get this up to 8. So, acclimator to the rescue. Let's see. How are we going to do this? Okay, so there's the 8 we need. And then we run it through again with the agglomerator. And this will upgrade it. Oop. There we go. Okay, and it turns into... Okay, pause again. Asthma. Okay. So it's at 12. I could actually remove this one pretty easily. Cause constipation. Can I actually work with this? If we do the cream and it lowers us down. 10. You know what? I guess it's time for a little science experiment. I want to see what the creamer does. Okay, let's see. Reduces strength of negative effects by 50%. Okay. So it's not affecting the concentration, it's affecting what the strength level is. And the strength basically determines the chance that the side effect is going to happen. So the higher the strength is on the cure, the greater chance that cure is going to affect it, which in turn takes us back here, and it's going to work. But if you have if the concentrate is where it's a high strength on the side effect, it's going to keep causing that, which is going to drive the pill value down. So this is not going to get rid of those, but it may lower their chance of actually happening. So this is at 11. We just have to take it to 10 for this to work. So you know what? Let's see, what's the process time? You know what? We're going to do it. Okay, we need to drop this by 1 more. Where are we going to fit this? Oh, I guess right there will do. Okay, we'll drop this by 1. There we go. And let's see what happens. Okay. Alright. Oop. Wrong one. Okay, so now this will go over here. This will ease asthma. Goes through our cream. Now the good thing about the creamer is that it happens in 1 day of processing as opposed to 2, so you get more out in a single trip. Okay, so that's good. Wow, that pill is taking off. Oh, I'm sorry, that cream is taking off. Okay, so where are we over here? That will be done soon. Now, what can this actually upgrade? Okay, so this will continue. I can keep upgrading it to lower the strength of the side effect to make them less likely to happen. Okay, I have 2 points. What else can I upgrade? No, no. Well, I might as well upgrade the creamer. Okay, so that's good. Even though we have 2 of these going, we've lowered their side effect rating, so hopefully they won't happen. And we can check that here. Okay, so fortunately we've had 3 people suffer from constipation. But no one's fainting, so that's good. Alright. The strength up, someone just fainted. We should actually run this through the multi-mixer though. I'm sorry, through the analyzer, just so we can get what our strength values are. Good thing is that even though it is causing these side effects, it's such a high value thing that it's giving us more money. Meanwhile, okay, what's happening here? Okay, basic auxiliary is done. We're going to get that, and we'll get our analyzer and multi-mixer going. And I will do this again. So this should lower it even more. Because the less chance of it happening, the better the pill or the cream is going to be. Meanwhile, I should really do something with this. Okay, so we are using these. I'm going to get another upgrade. Lower that cost. We'll get that down as well. And at this point, I'm going to fire all of our guys. This will save us basically $150 a day. So that's going to send our profit pretty high up now. I will have to rehire them at some point, but I'll be making a lot more money, at least for the time that I'm not using them. Okay, we're at almost, wow, it's going to take forever, I think, to get up to 2.5 million. I really need to get some tier 3 stuff going. Okay, so these guys are working hard there. Okay, so that's the green. We will eventually, we still have to get the cryogenic condenser going. I can remove this sleepiness, so that's good. no ingredients I could really mix that with. Unless we remove it. Oh. Okay, the analyzer is done. Good. I'll let him get back to work on there. And now what I'm going to do is basically kill my production for a little bit. Or actually, do I have to do that? Oh, come on. Yeah, I do, because I am upgrading this. So I want to see what the asthma strength is too. Okay, so what I'm going to do is set that up right here. And do this. So basically half my production is going to go into here, and this will let me see what the strengths are, and more importantly that's going to help me sort of see if this is giving us value. Okay, at this point I can speed things back up again. Multi-mixer is almost done. Oh, that's fine. We're not going to be competing with them on that. 1 month this will be done, then we can start looking into advanced processing and see what this does. Okay, we'll get the alert once they're done, and then we'll remove this so we can get back to fully producing. Meanwhile, we can check out what our pills are doing. Okay, so this is still our most profitable thing, even though it is causing constipation, fainting. We need to get the strength right on this. So it looks like this may be the way to go. Oh, something is done. Okay. The multi-mixer is complete as well. Okay. What else can we upgrade? Okay, we'll go up here. This will let us get the cryogenic condenser. And then we can start getting some tier 3. Meanwhile, I'm going to slow things down a little bit. I want to see what this does. Okay, so this has a strength of... So it's at 50... Max strength is 3. When this goes through, it's only down to 21. Okay. Fainting is down there. This has a strength of 80, and it goes down to 35. Okay, so this is actually helping. Now, we need to see what the asthma is. Okay, asthma's max strength is at 9. So I actually want to lower this down by 1, and that will take us to 100% strength. So... now that we know all that information, what that basically tells us is that the creamer is doing its job. And I should actually think about upgrading this even more. Because the max strength of both of these are so high. Hey, let's get it right here. There we go. Because they're normally at 50 and then 80. By using the creamer, it's dropping them down pretty low. Especially the constipation. Okay, so we want to lower this by 1 more. Shouldn't cost us too much. How are we going to fit this? Wait. That'll do. That whole Tetris thing, I'm trying to figure out where everything is. Okay. Alright, so now when this is done, this is now at 100%. Okay. Well, pause again so we can see what our new item is. So this has 100% strength. This is a 22% for random fading. And this is 39%. As opposed to actually being close to 100% there. So here's our new cream. So the good news is now that this is 100%, it means it's going to give us a lot more value for the anti-asthma. So we can go back here. We don't need to look at this one anymore. So as you can see, we are getting it almost, let's see, it's at 303, 404. So you can see it's 1-to-1 of curing it. So that's great. At that rate, it's going to get really high up in terms of value. Now, if we can increase the creamer's efficiency a little bit more, we can reduce the chance of the side effects even more. But even then, it may not even be important, because if the cure rating is so high, we can have a few side effects screw with us. And these guys aren't even competing in the same market as us, so that's going to be really great. Okay, we're at a little over $500,000, so that's good. Okay. Ooh, we can actually try to take this up to rank 3. Okay, so rank 3 is it will cure bronchitis. Bronchitis. There you go. That'll take it to $463. But I don't know what that's going to be in terms of concentrate. Okay. So this is at... When this is finished, this goes up to 11. I get this up to 17, and then run through the dissolver to then upgrade it. Meanwhile, what our other stuff is doing... Oh, we have 2 cases, unfortunately, of bad. Okay, that's good, so it's around 82, 90. So these 2 pills aren't really doing all that well. And once this gets up to B, it's going to just completely overshoot what these 2 are doing combined. Another thing that's affecting it is the price. You can see this is 32, that's 33. Compare that again. Okay. So what I want to do now is, actually I want to take this a little further. And let's see, what's the easiest way for us to upgrade? Yes, right here. Although maybe, do I have enough room here to run this? Okay, it's at 5. Now I'm going to need a lot of agglomerators to do that, so... Now I can also upgrade... I can get an upgrade to lower the cost of buying as well. That is basically down here. There we go. Planning permission. Okay. Let's get some experimenting going. So we're using this. Oh, what happened? Okay, so we gotta run this through several agglomerators. Come on. Okay, again. Oop. There we go. actually, can we... Yeah, let's do that. Okay, this will let us... Oh, wait. Oh, no, I'm right. Okay, so this will upgrade it to 2. Now we have to get it to 17. Okay. So that's 14. So one more. This is one of those things about the fact that the ingredients feature randomized effects, that we got lucky that what it needs to upgrade is basically on it already. So we have no mixing required. Okay, so there's our 17. Now we run it through a dissolver. Right here. And we can see what the tier 3 looks like. Da, 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 da. Okay, I want to pause again. I want to check this out. Okay, so tier 3 bronchitis. Oh, there's a tier 4 now? Really? They have a tier 4 cure? I was not expecting that. I haven't gone far enough to look at that, but apparently there's tier 4. Broken. Oh. Well, that will definitely help. And it really goes in line what we're doing with getting the cryogenic condenser. And I don't need any to get that to tier 4. Okay, so meanwhile, back here. So, we know that this has a max strength of 3. We can actually cure it as we begin lowering it down. This is 6 to 11. We know this has a max strength of 9. So this one I'm not really worried about. It's going to be too low anyway. This could be good. We run through the... Actually, we can... Well, this is going to be really nice. We can just run this through the evaporator. That will remove constipation. So it looks like we're going to be able to have our cake and eat it too here. Okay, first though, I want to analyze it to find what the correct strength is for bronchitis. Alright, we're about to get into the money. Once that is done researching. Okay. We're going to need one more scientist, but actually... Do I want to lower the... Actually, no, we're not using an ionizer yet. Good news is that all these guys are going completely different directions than us. I'm going to start going down here and get these cost reductions. Okay. This will be done in a few minutes of in-game time, probably not a few minutes of our time. But this seems to be our miracle drug, where we're going to maybe take this to the end. I wonder if there's a tier 5 drug too. Okay, so this should be done in a few seconds. There we go. Speak of the devil. Okay, so that has a rating of 7, I think? Let's stop for a second. Okay, so that's 7. Okay. Alright, well, I think we can do this. So, we don't need you anymore. Okay, so we need to run through an evaporator. That will say goodbye to constipation. And we have to run it through 1 ionizer, 2 ionizers. This is going to be the pain, though, fitting this all in. Oh boy. It may be time to get rid of this section, because we are really running out of space. Okay, but let's see what happens. Okay, so there goes constipation. Now we run it through once. We'll run it through twice. There goes side effect number 2. And we have to get it down to 7 to have the most effect. Okay. There's 8. I think I can do it. It's gonna be crazy, but I think I can fit this all in. Dear God, it feels like I'm playing Tetris again. Okay, how are we gonna... can I do it? I think I'm going to have... But what happened? Okay, that's at perfect strength. This has combined value of 30. Huh? I think we're just gonna make this into a cream. Screw it. If I can actually fit this in. Oh, so close. How am I gonna do this? Damn these oversized machines. Maybe if I move... Alright, you know what? We're gonna phase this out. It's not even giving us this much money anymore. And we will go... The creamer is giving us more value right now until I fully upgrade the pill printer. Okay, there we go. So this is going to be a big money maker for us. No one else has gone down this route yet. Okay, we're in the red, but that won't last. Yeah. There we go. Money, money, money. And that pill is going to go through the roof. I'm sorry, that cream, once we get a high cure rating. It'll also be useful to upgrade our ionizer. Lower that cost down, which in turn is going to raise our bottom line. That's going there. What else am I using? Okay, so if I upgrade the pill printer 2 more times, that will take it to the point where it will give me more value than the creamer. Okay, just some basic upgrades here. Alright, National Headquarters is done. We're making some really good money now. Okay. This will lower the costs. I think it's time to step up production. Okay, we really need to get this. Do I want... You know what? We're in the money now. It's time to make money by spending it. Okay. We go to our company. This is doing really well. This is going to be doing phenomenal. Wait a minute. Are they both at 7? Let me see here. This has a max strength of 7. And you have a... Where are you? No. That is a max strength of 9. I was thinking about combining the two of them, but that may not work. Okay. So meanwhile, what our plan is right now, I want to get this cryogenic condenser up and running. This will let us get to that tier 4 cure. And then we can start going to overdrive with that. Okay. You can see we're already at B ranking with it because there's no side effects and it's 100% effective. Okay, so you know what? I think it's time to get rid of our migraine pill. Even though it's at a B+ rating, it's only giving us $39 a pill. Okay, so migraine is right here. Yeah. We could upgrade that to anti-seizure now, which is right here. Oop, what's done now? Oh, good. I can lower the cost of that. This will make it cheaper for us to do more upgrading. Oh, what's happening here? We don't need to worry about her. I'm gonna let these guys go crazy and get us some research points while the condenser's going. And you know what? We're gonna try this. Okay, so this has to go to 15 to 18. And it's gotta combine. Okay. So it needs to combine with this. Takes us up to 15 to 18. Or maybe it'll be just better to get things going on maxing this out. Can't wait till that condenser's done. We can then see what a tier 4 looks like. Up, and we're just under 1 million. Not bad. Okay, how am I going to do this? This is at 9. Oh, wait. Okay, we have to upgrade this. It gets upgraded here. So this is 11. Okay, 11 to 15. Then we need to combine it with the with the other one. Okay, so this is taking us all the way up there. Oop. 1 second. It seems like the game is a little funky. Could be the risk of playing. I'm going to save the game here just to be on the safe side. Remember, this is still in early beta, so I don't know if the game is running into some performance issues because we have such a huge factory going on. That's weird. this is not like our Stone Hearth play where everything got screwed up. Okay. Where was I? We got the money, so you know what? Let's do some experimenting. Okay, so we're right here. We don't need this. Okay, so that takes us to 11. Then we need to run it through the agglometer again. Now, that's 2. But that's good. I can move this over here. This stays the base. No, wait. I will need to shift. This goes down. 1. This is going to require a whole lot of mixing in order to work. For those of you who missed the video where I did my Mad Scientist play, what happened is basically I need this to combine over here. If I do this as it stands, whatever's the base is going to inherit the side effects or cures from the other one if it has empty space. So if I try to move this over here, this replaces that, but then this will replace this one. Therefore, I won't have the migraine on there to then use the catalyst. If I make this the base, then it's just going to overwrite this and overwrite this, so I can't do that. So the only way this is going to work is 1. I would need to shift this over 2. So this goes down to here, and then this goes down to here. Then do the combination with this being the base, so that these two will shift over here. Or if I leave this as the base, this gets overridden by this, which I can then cure. This gets over there. And I'm not too worried about the soothes cough, that's not important. So, I could do that. I'm going to need a shaker. Okay, but we have a lot of research points. So, I'm going to upgrade our pills again. And as you can see, it's now at 29. So one more upgrade, and now the pills will be worth more than the creamer. Okay, so now I know that I can't do this until we have the shaker in place. So I'm going to stop this. It's going to cost us some money, unfortunately. But they were still pretty cheap. Okay. And still, this is going to be our big money maker right here. Okay, so we're going to get rid of this. Our insomnia pill's still doing alright. And insomnia needs... This is where we need the cryogenic condenser and go that whole crazy route. Okay, so once it's done, we're going to then do this upgrade. Okay. So right here. Oop, now what? Oop. Alright, just in time. cryogenic condenser is done. That's going to cost a whole lot. Okay. I'll let these guys go nuts. Okay, what I want to do is... Where are we? Okay. Right here is where it stops. At 11. I run through the cryogenic condenser. Which will double the concentration. Which in turn will then raise it up. So I'm going to actually... I think I want to do that over here. Okay, so this will go to 11. Okay, shaker is done. Alright, they're trying to compete with us there. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4 acclimators. Okay, we're gonna slow this down. Here we go again, folks. Okay. That takes us up there. Up again. One, two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3. Wait, do I even take this up to 17? 14. Okay, wait, I do, because I need to upgrade this. Okay. Okay, so here we go with this. Okay. Oh, forgot, I need one more agglomerator. Ugh, this is gonna get so complicated here. How am I gonna fit this? Okay, let's go there. Research. Oh, we got lots of points. Okay. Lowers the cost. Oh yeah, we got enough points. Let's upgrade that. Now the pills are going to be worth more. And let's see. And got a question from our Twitch feed. For those of you who are watching this recorded, this is also being, at the time, this is also live. The question is, can you make a pain relief medication with side effects? And the answer is yes, you can make it with specific side effects. It's all dependent on what the actual cure is. So for this, we go to our migraine. it all depends really on what the various side effects that are in the game. Because all the ingredients will feature randomized side effects and cures whenever you start a new scenario up. So for this one, our painkiller, which goes up to a migraine, only starts with Narrow's pupils. But in another play, it could have any other number of side effects on there. Okay. So let's go. Okay, so that's at 17. We run through the dissolver now. Okay, so you go here. That will upgrade it to tier 3. And now we run through the evaporator to get rid of... Oh wait, did it get rid of constipation? Oh yeah, no. My mistake, folks. There we go. Okay, so that will drop constipation. Now we need to do some serious ionizing. That should do. Okay. And again, to remove that. Okay, so now we run to the cryogenic condenser, which is... where are you? Right here. Let's do that right here. Yeah, that should do. And now cryogenic condenser is going to double the concentration. Ooh. So to get it to rank, now I have to drop it all the way down to 1 in order to make use of that. Damn. Alright, I think I can do this though. This is at 20. I can use the autoclave. That will have it back down to 10. Okay, so I need to get this going. I should get some points there. Where are the rest of my scientists? Are they doing anything? They're researching that. Let's put everything through 1 again. Okay. What I need to do now is I want to analyze this. Oh, I should unpause the game, that will help. This will let us see what the concentrate is. And once the other thing is done, we'll be able to get that done. Okay, so meanwhile... Okay. How is this? Here's our insomnia. I have 17 more months, and we're just under 1 million left. So once I get this, we'll be able to, I think, really start pumping things out. Okay. Satchel gets a bonus for 15 for each cure effect. Drugs and combinations. Okay. Alright, we're doing this, folks. Okay, once that's done, I'll be able to see what that strength is, because I want to get that exact. Okay. And then once that's done, I think we'll then go into basically a full-on tuberculosis. Oh, let's see. So 2 is that. Man, a lot of people have tuberculosis, which is good for us. You can see the value is slowly shifting based on the demand. And bronchitis is still pretty high. Okay. Now that we know that, I don't need this anymore. Now I just really need the autoclave to get done. 5 more months. So if I run it through twice, 20 goes to 10, 10 goes to 5. Then run through the ionizer, 5 goes to 2. That will be right on the money. Okay, so here's our asthma cream. How's that doing? Asthma's at a B+. Technically it's at an A, but we have those side effects messing with us. And I can't cure these, can I? Oh wait, yeah I can. Because this is basically the second step into this. What's the easiest way to produce this? I could do over here. Nope. Oh, I get it. The number of cases is dropping because people aren't afraid of the vaccines anymore. But it's still going to be a pretty big money maker if we can get it up there. I really also want to have to research to cut down the cost on the condenser and the autoclave. I'm not going to hit... I don't think I'm going to hit master, unfortunately. Can I actually do something? Okay. Okay. This has to get up to eat again. Let's try here. If I was playing this like purely min-maxing, I would pause while I'm building all this just to save some time. Okay. So you're going here. Okay, that takes you up here. And we have to go back up to 7. Actually, I only have enough room in this little spot. Okay. But that's a strength of 2. Maybe I can at least cut that out. How are we going to do this? Let's reverse the direction. So many machines, so little time. Okay. So you're gonna go in here. Oh, it's done. Good. Autoclave is done. Now we can get to work on creating this. Oh god, it's a big machine. Okay. I'm gonna move you down here. This becomes... Come on. That drops all the way down to 10. Ugh. No. I don't have enough room. Let's see. Right here? It's gotta be right here. Okay. Oh, come on. If I move this down, or I move this to the left, maybe this will work. No wonder why it's so hard to produce these things. It's just a pain in the ass to fit it all in. Okay, so you go down there. Now the autoclave, I'll set you up here. Okay, that'll take it down to 10. They're still trying to compete with me. Wait, if I'm not even using this side... I gotta pause this for a second, folks, because I need to think this through. Okay, so that goes down to there. This lowers it to 10. Now this will lower it to 5. And now he's got to fit the ionizer in here. Come on, how am I gonna fit this? Second one over here. This may work. Okay, that takes it to 5. That takes it to 2. And now we just gotta run through some pills. Come on. Jeez, the cost of trying to get this thing to work. Okay. That's gotta work. It's not gonna be the prettiest thing, but it's gonna work. Good. Okay. That lowers it to 10. You're gonna lower it to 5. This will lower down to 3. I'm sorry, 2. And there's our cure. And here comes the money. Not bad. If I would have gotten the salt a little bit earlier, we may have hit Master. But at this point, there's no doubt we're going to hit Expert at least. Okay. But now with those machines taking up a whole lot of money, we need to get those costs down. And I really want to get one more. This will get us maximum pill. Okay. Meanwhile, back over here where you are. Okay, so that'll take us to 11. Run you through the evaporator. There's not enough room, I think, to do all that. But I can at least get this back down to asthma. Possibly. 12. 9. Yeah. Meanwhile, that super pill right here is going to be giving us some major money. And the best part, with no side effects, is going to send that value through the roof. Now he's got to figure out what we're going to do down here. You get as much space as possible. We come from this way? Or, here's a thought. Stop that. We'll move you over here. Wait. Let's see. They screwed me up since they made it so you can't directly connect the machines. You have to use the conveyor belts now. Okay, so that will take it up there. We hit it again. Right here. so it has to go through here first. Meanwhile, let's get this fully upgraded. And you know what? We could probably get rid of all of our scientists at this point. Or some of them. I'll let them keep working to get some discounts. Okay, so that gets rid of that. Run through the agglomerator again. Then we need a dissolver. Go here. Run through several more times with the ionizer. It may be time to get rid of that too over here. My god, it's gotten so big I don't know where everything is tracking to. Okay, so this is all the way around here. You know what? I think it's time to drop our insomnia pill. Okay, so where were we? Okay, so you're here. We'll run it through. Alright, here we go again, folks. We gotta do some magic here, fit all this stuff in. Should be a lot easier this time, though. Okay, so that takes us back down to 10. And 5. Okay. And then you go here. And here comes some more tuberculosis cures. Okay, we're just under 2 million. Alright. So as for you, we don't need this anymore. This is at 9. This is a B. We're almost at an A. Alright. Unfortunately, we're about to go over our threshold for master. Okay. Can we do this again? Okay, that's going. competing with us anymore. Okay. Research is going well. We can lower the cost of that soon. Alright, at this point, I don't think there's much more I can do other than just experimenting. Even then, it's going to lower our costs. So, is there a big place I can actually move all this to? Alright, at this point, I think we've got this. There's nothing more I can really do. Just gonna let this run. We're pulling in some decent numbers. This is a big lab. I wonder if we can actually... Oh, what's happening here? Oh, there we go. Probably buy this area and then run it through again. We're just under 400,000. Let's do it. I don't think we have enough room for the big one, but we can at least... Yeah, thank you. Get this up to tier 2. Okay. So doing it. Okay, there's 11. Going through. Yep. Oh wait, actually, 11. That still is cheaper. Okay. 15. Going through the evaporator again. Okay. No more of that. And now we just drop it down using the ionizer. Okay, I gotta get this to 9. So we'll use 2 of these. And I don't really worry about the strength of... Oh wait, it's already been cured off, so that's good. And we are just so close, folks. Alright, here comes some more money. This will be our best anti-asthma pill. Okay, so with that, I think we are just about done. So close. Alright, so for those of you watching this live, if you have any questions about the mechanics or anything, now will be the time to ask, because once we hit the goal, I'll be wrapping up the video. Yeah, we're almost at 2 hours of recording to complete this one scenario. Probably could have done it a lot quicker if we got up to this tier 3 a lot sooner and not play around with the other ingredients. But again, you just have to get lucky sometimes with how the ingredients will play out. Alright, just about 90,000 left. That's going to hit B and maybe A very shortly. Again, you can see the power of getting this to its max strength. It's basically curing it 1 for 1. Just like, well, this is close to. Alright, 25,000 left. BI still isn't that good. As you can see, they have a whole lot of failures. Wow, F, E. Alright. Well, folks, that is it. We got it under Expert. So, mission accomplished. This video is going for way longer than I thought. So, I'll just save this just for posterity. Posterity, there we go. And good. Alright, that is going to do for this video. I didn't think it was going to take us that long to complete this scenario. Well, that's my first intermediate one done. As you can see, we still got 4 more to do. And then we go to Advance, which is where basically everything gets unlocked in terms of concentrates, cures, side effects, the whole shebang. So for those of you who've been watching this live, thanks so much for tuning in. If you've been enjoying this on YouTube and you want to see more videos, please like and subscribe to the channel. That'll help me out a lot. And for everyone, please check out game-wisdom.com for posts and podcasts relating to game design and the industry. At some point, I am planning on interviewing the developer behind Big Pharma, and I'll be talking to him about the design and more. And please check out our Patreon campaign to secure some much needed monthly funding to keep all this going. You can find me on Patreon under Josh Beister or Game Wisdom, and any donation would be greatly appreciated. And lastly, for the YouTube crowd, make sure to check me out on Twitch under my channel GW Beister. If you want to watch these videos live, comment, ask questions, whatever. I am usually on most nights at 10 Eastern. Usually these videos don't last this long, but I just figured we'd get it all done in one sitting. So again, thanks so much for tuning in. Have a great night. I'll be back real soon with more games to play, and I'll probably be doing some more Big Pharma play as well at some point. Take care, and I'll talk to you again real soon. Bye-bye.